This is the one that I really want to check out. A year ago, I wanted to challenge myself to try and put out a video every week. The reason why I'm talking about that is that I'm probably not going to make videos anymore. Joking, totally joking. But what I am going to do is put a video up every second week so that I can maintain quality, and it allows me more time also with the family, because if it wasn't for them and their patience with me, I wouldn't have been able to do it. So, I mean, there's going to be times where I might sneak one in there on the off week. All right, I'm talking too much. Let's look at some of these ones that I'm going to attempt to cut. I'm going to do these ones right here. Should be good. Let's see what they look like. This is Chalcedony. Oh, a little bit of sun's come out to play. That's nice. Some Rhyolite with bubbly bubbles in there. I think that's called spherical Rhyolite. See what he looks like on the inside. This one. This one is spherical Rhyolite as well. I think that's what it's called. I don't know. Let me know if you do know. And the two mysteries. Bear with me, some of these might not turn out too well. I don't know. I'm going to not do the big ones. We'll go down and we'll find something else. All right, we've got a fair few rocks to get through. Let's start with this guy. But he looks cool on the inside. He had a fracture line going through there. It was a bit brittle. So I just saw a thing called spherulites online. I don't know if that's what a spherulite is, those little sphere shaped things in there. So this one I made a mistake on. I started cutting, I stopped and munched up down there. I'm gonna try and give it a little cut. There's patterns and stuff in there. Just inclusions, I guess. It's pretty there. It's a mixture, so that's, I'd say, jasp-agate of sorts. Oh, the sun's so good right now. That's a funny one. It doesn't have the definite waterline in there. There's strange patterning in that, in each waterline. I don't know, I like it. I like it a lot. Pretty piece. Now I only cut that thin, so that if I want to, I can get more out of the rest of it. It's pretty stone though, very pretty. I've cleaned the saw dags off these as well, just using either side of the blade, just to make that take an easier polish. So this was a piece like that. What I did, I took a tip from Thirst Fast. He said you can cut 2 of those heels off and leave a middle bit, and if you wanted to, you can make a pendant and 2 earrings. That's kind of cool. bands aren't sort of showing very well. They're very light bands, and in the middle is a little hollow of druzy, which is the little crystals. It looks pretty. Very light bands in there. Another thing I did with this was just run that edge around the side of the blade. Just for when tumbling, it should keep it from fracturing anymore. I also made a little window on the back there. I didn't cut that, just grinded that on the side of the blade. When you're grinding on your blade, don't use just one side, because one side will wear quicker and then that'll make it harder to cut. These are things that I've learnt from people's comments, and I'm trying out a bit more. There you go, you can see that more when it's dry. Next one. Again, wetting these because they're not polished, they've just been freshly cut. Oh, that's cool. Look at the black bits in there. I wonder what mineral that is. I've heard manganese causes black inclusions. Sometimes you'll see it in dendrites. Those aren't dendrites there, I don't think. This is the other side of it. Might give it a cut again down there another time. This is really mainly to see inside the stones. This guy, I'd say that's a jasper mix, jasp-agate maybe. Ooh, pretty. It almost looks brecciated in parts up here, which is a form of a conglomerate rock. It just means that it's broken apart and reforms, like heals basically, I guess. Nice material though. This one was too thick to cut straight on the saw. You'll be able to see that the two lines. I didn't cut it straight like I did in an L shape like the last video. Ooh, look at the white stuff in there. What is that? Wow, it's a pretty rock. I'm gonna need to save that for a larger blade. There you go, there's the piece I cut off. It does have a beveled edge on it. That was just to get it out of the stone. Yep. Right, this is the one that I really want to check out. You can see that these little bubbles are formed a bit more than the previous spherical Rhyolite. And look, some even look like mini thunder eggs. Let's flip it. I haven't seen it yet. Oh, damn. What beautiful piece. There's little lines in there. Wow, and it's a lot more silicated than that other piece. Oh, that's so rad. That is seriously so cool. I'm gonna have a look at the other one. Hold up. Damn. There's little agate in there. That's so cool. With some pretty little lines. I don't know if they'll come up, but. So is this Rhyolite jasper? I don't know, this is probably one of the best things I've found. I'm gonna say it. Kevin Nix called it when he saw it in a video. And I was like, yeah, it looks kind of cool. Boom. Nuts. Just nuts. Just a bit of lava going bloop, bloop. So I got Benny after work, he's come over. These are
Thunder Egg Core.
Thunder Egg Cores. That was your first one, remember?
Yeah. How would you cut that?
All right.
Let's have a
This
look.
one had a bit of a
break.
there.
Ooh,
Ooh.
what is that, man?
Dude, is that amethyst? Pretty little pieces. That's not amethyst, by the way. It's probably a bit more like smoky quartz. When we call these the core of a thunder egg is that these were born in Rhyolite. You can see the ridges, little pocks. Yeah, look at that. Look at the little lines around there. So that's beautiful. In this one, you can see that had a fracture through there. So when I was cutting it, it gave way. You can make out those smoky crystals in the middle. It's only light smoky, but it's a beautiful little thunder egg. Yes, you are. All right, dude, you want to see this one?
Ooh, that's a bit strange.
With these thunder egg cores, I've heard them called vertebrae because of how they look. They look like a vertebrae when they're together. I think that's beautiful. Look at the lines in there. Look at the stuff going on in that. Cool shape too. Now you could imagine the rhyolite around there that would have made it more of a sphere shape, what you would normally consider a thunder egg to be. There you have it. Beautiful pieces. So many different variety of things going on inside there. That one, chunky. The reason why they're all out is I have to go through and sort them out. I'm not going to put you guys through the pain of watching me do that. Thank you for everything for this year. The people I've met, the support I've had, the good times I've had with Benny and Rockhounding. The cuts. There will be more, many more cuts and hounding. Hopefully different materials as well. But for now, I got some tidying up to do. There's so many other great rock channels out there. meMiner, Liz Kreate, BareNaked Stones, Quest for Details. Just great, brilliant people. There's some newer people starting out to make videos too, which makes me so happy because the more we share, the more we all learn, and we can be a tight-knit rock community together and learn from each other. Oh, so hot. Bye. Thank you so much. I will see you in 2 weeks' time. Oh, dude. Happy 1 year.
Happy 1 year, brother.